So listen, family, I want to tap in and explain these Trump tariffs, but using Apple as a hallmark of what it looks like and what I want you guys to pay attention to. Matter of fact, if you have stocks that also fall under what I'm going to teach and show you guys today, I want you guys to make sure you are taking necessary precautions. Check this out. Apple shares plunge by 293 billion amid new US tariffs. Okay, I want you to see these type of headlines and other accompanying stocks that will fall to this. Apple loses 311 billion in market value as Trump tariffs threaten China heavy supply chain. Here's one thing I want to explain to you about the tariff, especially for companies like an Apple that does a lot of their business in China, in Vietnam, using cheap labor, okay? Those type of companies will be hit the hardest. There is no way they will be able to move a business that they're built on the back of child labor, if you will, back to the US in enough time where they don't suffer any consequence, okay? And so understanding companies that you see, that you know, that are using people around the country to keep their costs low so they can kind of line their pockets, if you will, those are going to be the companies, thanks to this tariff, that are going to be hit the hardest. So pay attention to that, so that, for example, if Apple is a stock that you own, that you want to invest in, you need to understand that stock in particularly, it will create you some great buying opportunities for the future, but in the near term, it is going to go down. Let me know if that's understood, okay? And I'm not saying this from a negative perspective. I'm trying to say it to you from the lens of what's going to be impacted, okay? So Apple is on the radar. Apple is not alone though. There's other companies too that's gonna fall victim to that, and we're gonna unpack them in a second. But what I wanna show you now is how they have been hit. Then I wanna show you stocks that you should be buying that will come out on top in these kind of conditions, okay? Check out Apple. Let's go through this. It was down 9% today. This is one of the worst days since 2020. Currently sitting at $203.19. For the week, it is down 8.5%. So look at this, guys. It was up at 224. It has fell over $20 down to 203, and it's going to crash some more tomorrow, okay? Check out the month. It is down 14%. Okay, so that it was way up here at 240, and now it's down here just on March 7th, and now it's down here a month later at 203. In 3 months, it is down 16.5%, $40. Look at this, it was sitting here at 245, 247, basically 250. Now it's down at 203. Year to date, they're down nearly 20%. When a stock is down 10%, it is called a correction. Write this down. If the stock market and or your individual stock goes down 10%, it is in correction territory. When it approaches these levels where Apple is at 18%, you are getting close to your stock or the market being in a bear market, okay? And so Apple is a couple percent away, 2 to be exact, from being in a bear market, all right? And so that's just year to date. And so the past year, they're still up 20%. So from a big picture standpoint, they're doing okay, but I'm talking about the temporary short-term pain. That's what all of this tariff stuff will be, okay? Short-term pain for you guys to have long-term, hopefully positive benefits, okay? So let's check this out. Another stock that's going to get crushed is Nike, okay? Ticker symbol NKE. They're sitting at $56 right now, 4 cents. They were down almost 14.5% on today, okay? And they too do a lot of their business. All the shoes they make is, guess what? Is built in China for cheap labor. So they can charge you $79.99 for a pair of Air Force Ones, $250 for a pair of Jordans, but it only take them $8 to make. It only took them $12 to make, and then they pay the workers pennies, okay? I want you to see who's going to be affected by this. Businesses that has built their bones outside of the country are going to be the ones that you're going to see massively affected by this. Okay, let's look at this. For the week, they're down 14%. So they were up at 66, now they're down at 56, $10. For the month, they're down nearly 30%. They were just a month ago at $80, now they're down to $56. Over the last 3 months, they're down 24%. So that's a bear market for Nike, okay? Then you got the other running shoes that's applying pressure, that's putting pressure on them. You got, again, Nike just relying on the Jordan brand and no real new innovative colorways or anything like that coming out. Year to date, Nike is down 26.5%. Nike is in a bear market. I want you to see what it looks like, okay? So a couple plays that coach want to put on your radar so that you know kind of what you should be looking for is things like Costco. Look at this. The midst of the global economic crash we had today, look at what did its thing. Costco was up at one point in time, $15 in the midst of all this, sitting at $9.80. Shout out to the money team. This was a money team play this week. One of the only plays that's been getting busy. For the week, look at this. Okay, sitting up 3%. The companies that's gonna do good in this. So if you like, coach, what do I need to invest in if I don't wanna sit it out? If I do wanna be in the right things, okay? Things like Costco will be one of your better bet. Netflix will be another one, you know what I'm saying? They won't be exempt from getting hit. They'll get hit more than Costco, but they'll do better than the rest, okay? But Costco is gonna be one of your number one stocks in terms of this because they can weather the tariffs, they can pass off pricing power to consumers, okay? And they have a membership body, so they can do a lot that other companies like a Nike can't do, like Apple can't necessarily do, because Apple is basically screwed because everything they do is in China, okay? Nike, a lot of what they do is in China or Vietnamese or India or the Philippines, okay? So trying to go the cheap labor route with Trump doing these tariffs is going to hit them hard. Costco, on the other hand, best business in the land, best business in the US. They not gonna go unscathed, because look, let me show you something. They're not gonna go unscathed, but they're just gonna do better. Let's see this. So look, when they came down, they were down 930. Boom. They just got hit with everything else. Soon as the market opened, they shot up instantly $40, and then went up even higher, another $50, okay, to $9.80. All right. Again, I have told you guys from the jump, this is going to be $1,000 play. You need to be looking around for what stocks do the best during these times, because that's going to be a telltale sign of what you need to be in when we come out of this. Because if they can withstand this, they're also going to do the best when the dust settle on all of this, okay? But some of those other companies, like a Nvidia, that's getting caught in the wash. Nvidia is a great buy, will be a great buy once the dust settles. So continue to let that go down. But some of this stuff you guys need to be looking at, like, what kind of buying opportunity am I going to have to change my life over the next 1 to 3 years, okay? Do not let these great companies that are getting pushed down to great low prices, because we didn't get this in 2024, we didn't get this in 2023. So now that they're back down here to these levels, you need to be saying, okay, what stock did I miss out on that ran up previously that I want to be a part of when it runs up this upcoming time that we'll have, if not the second half of the year, in 2026, okay? Be thinking strategic about it. Make sure you have a plan for all of this volatility you're seeing. Do not just let it go by the wayside. Do not just run from the market and then don't do anything, throw in a towel because you're trying to trade and you're not investing, or you're still can't know how to navigate a stock market trade and then it don't go in your favor, okay? So listen, these are some things Coach wanted to put on you guys today. Apple is a key in all of this in terms of how to break down the tariffs and how it impacts businesses that does business overseas, especially when it's a large portion of your business that operates over there. I want you to see how it impacts them. There's 100 more other companies that I could have showed you. I just chose Apple and I chose Nike to make an example out of. So you need to make sure, for example, if you want to make some money, you can be buying puts on Apple and Nike. That's one way to think about this, okay? They're going to go down quite a bit in all of this. Yes, they're gonna have some dead cat bounces. Yes, they're gonna eventually bounce back, okay? Because they'll make the adjustments. Those businesses are big enough and they are healthy enough from a financial standpoint to recover, to make the necessary adjustments. But guess what? It won't happen quick. So therefore, you need to be quick in terms of, okay, if I need to make some money on something that's going to be going down and I don't want to short my favorite stock, let me get some money off of Nike. Let me get some money off of Apple. Let me get some money off of some of these other plays that will go down temporarily until that day come where we stop going down, we find a bottom, and then boom, we shoot back to the upside. Listen, man, coach just wanted to tap in with you guys. We make videos like this every day, so if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Guys, make sure you're in Discord first thing in the morning. It is Friday, so I look forward to us finishing the week with a bang, regardless of all of this. If it's making money to the downside, we'll do that. If it's making money to the upside, we'll do that. Because why? We simply take what the market gives, okay? That's the beauty about this game. That's the beauty when you know how to trade and make money in both directions, all right? With that being said, guys, make sure you like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.